Hi everyone, it's me, Jordan Long here, and today I want to talk about how Ernest P. Worrell can be irksome. Well, I mean my godbrother Ernest P. Worrell can be irksome, but he doesn't mean, to be irksome, but sadly he can be irksome. Well, he's like, do you know that it says Ernest on my shirt? Yeah, I don't know why someone at Caser Toys chose to put Ernest on your shirt. It's like they didn't know that you were Ernest P. Worrell, that they didn't see the way you looked and everything and didn't know that. Oh, I don't know. And they also made one of my fingers sticking out. Like, hey, like pull the finger thing. Like if that was what it did it for. I don't know why it did that for at all. You know, what's that on your clothing? Hey, I told you don't do that. Why you gotta do those outdated, stunts and larks? I don't know. I guess I don't know, lighten the mood. Well, because look at me. I'm not laughing. But don't get it wrong. But you might get it wrong. But my godbrother, Ernest P. Worrell, doesn't mean to be irksome. That's just the way he is to folks who, they want everything as so. And then he comes in, says or does something that goes against, what is right, though. And yeah, stopping to think of it, why did someone at Caris Toys, say, well, we need to write Ernest on the shirt? Because no one's going to know that that's an Ernest P. Worrell pull doll, pull string talking doll. I mean, there's a Pee Wee Herman one, and no one wrote on him, no one wrote Pee Wee on him. But no, they had to go write Ernest on him. If you know what I mean. So, but yeah, he can be irksome in his own right. That is true. Not that he means to. Hey, I bet you didn't know this, but I have a hard end to my cap. Well, how can you have a hard end to your cap? I don't know. It only comes up in Ernest Rides Again that I have a hard end to my cap. And what does that do? I guess it shields me from either being hit in the head, things falling on my head, I guess. Yeah. And and how could you have a hard end on your cap? I don't know. Hey, you want to pull my finger? No. Because if I do that, and you pass win, it's going to be truly irksome, so no. I don't think I'm going to be doing anything like that. And I know this wasn't one of the greatest films out there. And I know some folks are going to say, oh, what we only saw wasn't really that irksome. Well, to me, those things can be. But to other folks, need be not. Alright. Hope you like this film. I'll see you later.